Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. With Christmas and the holidays right around the corner, I wanted to do a niche fragrance gifting guide. I feel like I could go on forever with recommendations of fragrances that would make great gifts, but in the niche fragrance world, I think that the ones that I'm going to recommend today are the best because they are so mass appealing, they're very luxurious, and if you're looking for a higher ticket fragrance item to gift, these are amazing and will be very well received and very appreciated. So one of my all-time favorite fragrance houses is BDK Parfums. I talk about them all the time, and there are many that I think would be great gifts for the holidays, but I want to highlight their new release, Vanille Caviar. Because when I think of a scent profile that is best for gifting, I think of vanilla. Who dislikes vanilla, really? And Vanille Caviar is great because it's a unisex vanilla scent. It is perfectly unisex. It doesn't really lean feminine or masculine. And there's some gourmand-ish kind of qualities to it that make it smell like the holidays. So for that reason, of course, it's the perfect holiday gift. It's going to evoke these feelings of just being cozy at home, being surrounded by family. There's something kind of chocolatey about it, like a dusty cacao vibe. And the way that the vanilla is done is very, very chic. I think that's why I like BDK so much, is that the whole entire house for me embodies the feeling of something very elegant, extremely sophisticated. None of their fragrances feel young or youthful or redundant. Every fragrance is very unique and insanely high quality, and it's no exception with Vanille Caviar. This is a stunning fragrance for the fall and winter, and a stunning vanilla. It has some more aspects to it as well, like there's a bit of greenness, a little bit of this kind of Peru balsam, resinous touch, but it's not too predominant in the scent. It's mostly this really nice, very natural vanilla, and that's what Vanille Caviar is. It's the vanilla in the vanilla pod. So no, it does not smell like actual caviar. It smells like a really natural vanilla, and it is absolutely stunning. There's definitely some sort of like spice in here too, like this kind of cinnamon vibe. It's a really nice dimensional gourmand leaning vanilla that is not too sweet whatsoever, and something that can be worn by a man or a woman and they're going to smell amazing, and the packaging is so nice too. It is almost impossible to go wrong with any fragrance from BDK, but I've been really liking Vanille Caviar lately. I have another vanilla fragrance recommendation for you, but this has a bit of a different character. This is Vanille Carbone from Atelier Materie. So this is also a vanilla scent, but this is very resinous. It has a lot of olibanum, and it's very leathery as well. I would say this is a kind of slightly smoky leather vanilla, and the vanilla in here is a bit more dense and sweet, but not in this really straightforward way. Overall, this scent feels denser, thicker. The vanilla feels more creamy versus Vanille Caviar was a bit more powdery, and this has that smokiness from the frankincense and this leather, but it's a very classy take on leather. It doesn't smell like a cowboy, like bad boy. It's not animalic at all. It's just a little touch smoky from this olibanum, but not in an off-putting way. There's a mix of black and pink pepper in the top. That's really where you're going to get all of this spice from. This is another insanely classy and elegant fragrance, and it's really hard to pull off a classy, like sophisticated feeling leather perfume, but Vanille Carbone is stunning. It's slightly masculine leaning, so great for a man, but also that you have a woman in your life that likes to wear more androgynous leaning fragrances. This is a beautiful option. So the next fragrance is for someone that wants to give just the bougiest fragrance gift ever, someone that wants to get a huge reaction from their gift giving. We have Blonde Amber from Clive Christian, such an icon, and an insanely beautifully crafted niche perfume. This has so many notes. The note breakdown is 10 miles long on this one, and you pick up all of the notes as well. It is so layered and multifaceted, but overall, it's a really stunning, boozy, kind of plummy amber fragrance. It's very resinous. There's saffron, pink pepper, ginger with white tobacco, tuberose, sandalwood. This is also a very creamy type of scent, but it has a mix of myrrh, tonka beans, vanilla with patchouli in the base. And I like that in Blonde Amber, it's very boozy, but it's not too like alcoholic. Like when you wear blonde amber, you're not going to smell like you just came out of a bar or that you just had a big like, I don't even know what you put, a glass of rum, whatever the official cup is. Obviously I'm not a rum drinker, but it's just the perfect mix of something very elevated, but exotic, kind of Middle Eastern. And I love the dried fruit note in here. It makes it so different, so unique, and it's a beautiful, once again, just so iconic take on a boozy fragrance, like a take on the smell of booze. There's a reason that it dominates in this space, and it is very pricey, but if you have the budget for it, wow. Great gift. So next we have a scent from the House of Oud. This one is Dates Delight. And I wanted to highlight the House of Oud because it's a niche fragrance house that isn't so typical. Like you're not going to walk into Bloomingdale's or Neiman Marcus, most places, and find this house. So it's something very original and different. Plus the packaging is gorgeous. Like it's kind of a piece of decor, but also the scents are very just appealing. You guys know the House of Oud is really known for like very sweet gourmand perfumes, but I like Dates Delight because of course it features the note of dates, which I love, and it's not quite as sweet or like foodie as a lot of their other gourmand fragrances are, but at the same time it's still very sweet. It's very festive. This has honey and dates with cinnamon. It's a bit benzoic with labdanum. There's caramel too. It's very yummy, very warm, very inviting, but the spice really levels it out. It levels out the sweeter notes in the scent. So once again, completely unisex for anyone. It performs very well. It's not too loud, but it's also not soft. And if you know someone that just loves dates, this is a scent fully centered around the notes of dates. It's glorious. I love it for the colder weather. If you live somewhere where it snows, where it's freezing, this would be a great option. And I'm so jealous of you because I just know this would smell so good in the freezing cold weather. An easier price point and great if you want to give a very unique fragrance gift. Dates Delight from the House of Oud. So the last fragrance that I'm going to highlight is from the House of Electimus. This is Mercurial Cashmere. I warned you guys that it was going to be a quick video, so leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a part 2 version of this or like a designer version, and I can definitely do that for you, a holiday gifting guide. And Mercurial Cashmere is for the type of person that is very understated, very fashionable, very well dressed, and someone that kind of gives off a very elegant aura, in my opinion. And of course, this features one of my all-time favorite notes in all of perfumery, cashmere. There's just something about the note of cashmere when it's put into a scent that makes it feel like the definition of luxury to me. But this is also combined with a lot of other delicate kind of powdery notes like iris. This has tuberose with violet and a little hint of ambergris. So there's something almost a bit mineral earthy about it, but it's also very balanced from this very smooth base with a little tiny hint of oud, but it's so minimal in the scent. This also has a lot of cardamom, and what that does to Mercurial Cashmere is it gives it this kind of sensuality, this kind of effortlessness. Like there's something about this fragrance that I'm so drawn to because it's kind of like just an extension of yourself without really being like, oh, I'm wearing a fragrance. You know what I mean? Like it could just be your natural scent, and it's so hypnotizing to everyone around you. I love the powderiness of it. It's so classy. Just so classy. It's versatile. It could be worn every day to the office, going out, like any occasion this is going to work. And it just feels like a warm hug, like a cashmere sweater. It's beautiful. Electimus is an amazing, very high quality house, and also their bottles are very fun. But yeah, guys, that was just a video with 5 luxury niche fragrance gifting recommendations for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I mentioned before, please leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a part 2 with more niche recommendations or a designer version, an affordable version. There's so many possibilities that I could do for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.